Hello, I'm Alexa Music in Leicester and Firebug with Leggy. Can you guys introduce yourself?
I'm Veronique.
I'm Chris.
So, where are you from?
We're from Cincinnati, Ohio, in the Midwest of America.
That's pretty far. So, how are you enjoying touring UK so far?
It's amazing. We love it over here. It's exciting every night being like a different country. Like the feeling has not worn off yet, and so I hope it never does, honestly.
Yeah. It's we've loved it. It's been really great. We love all the bands we played with, all the food, all the drinks. The landscapes are amazing. The drives are short, which is amazing too, because we're very used to America and Midwestern touring, or just all over, where it's like 8 hour drive, 8 hour drive, 8 hour drive. Whereas here, the longest one's been like 4 or 5, minus a bus ride. But yeah, it's been great. We love it over here.
How did you come up with your name? It's pretty original, isn't it?
Thank you. Leggy was like a term that my mom used to use when I was growing up just to describe I don't know, she always just said women in our family were leggy, and I just thought that was pretty cool. So I guess that's where the name came from originally. Yeah.
Yeah.
And how would you describe your music?
I think it's kind of like pop influence, but through like a very punk DIY punk medium. Yeah, I love pop music and glamour and produced sounds, but that's just not how we make music. So it comes off very DIY and garagey and punky.
So, who would say are your biggest musical inspirations then?
Ooh, I think collectively, Lana Del Rey is up there.
Love her.
Yeah, Slater Kinney is a pretty big one.
The
I don't know. Yeah,
Distillers,
Distillers.
Hole,
Yeah, a lot of
St. Vincent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kesha.
I love Kesha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. And also, you just recently released an album. Can you tell me a little bit about it and the creative process behind it?
Yeah, so the album was kind of, we put out 3 EPs, and then we kind of toured on those for a really long time. So this was the first album, the first release that was like a long consecutive writing period. So I think it sounds way more evolved than our previous stuff. The EPs come off as very kind of straightforward, power chords, punky, and this is definitely more evolved, a little bit more experimental. Some of the songs are slower, which was I think when we were a new band, that seemed really counterintuitive to play a slow song, but no, we've learned to hone that in a little bit.
Yeah, and it was nice. We got to record it with 2 of our good friends who are also in a band called Vacation from Cincinnati, but they recorded our first and second EPs. So it was really nice to get back together with them to record the full length.
Yeah.
And we were also the last band to record in this kind of legendary Cincinnati studio called Ultra Suede, which was also an honor. It was really cool to be able to record it with our friends, spend time in this beautiful studio in our hometown, and yeah, it was good. Yeah.
So, what's the album about? What's the backstory? Is there, if there's any?
I guess most of the songs come from a time period in my life where I was kind of in a relationship that was winding down. So it's kind of about the end of a relationship, and I guess the beginning of being without that, or starting a life more without that, or with a new relationship in mind on the horizon. So most of it's hard for me to, it's not hard, I guess it is hard. Most of the songs I write are definitely relationship centric. So all of the lyrics are usually about interpersonal connections, and because I just think those inspire the most feelings.
That's great. So, can you share with us a bit of a plans for the future?
Well, we've been working on new songs, so we're trying to record those before the end of the year, and then put out a new album in 2020, and go on tour with Lana Del Rey and St. Vincent and just, start playing bigger, bigger stages, start selling out stadiums.
We also have plans to move. We'll be moving to like a new city relatively soon after this tour finishes, so that'll be exciting. It'll be nice to be in a new environment to play our music and work on new stuff, get the new record all hashed out and ready to go.
I feel like a new environment is always like kind of a catalyst to like get the show on the road and like, I don't know. I think it's gonna be a new like fresh. It'll feel like a new like we've evolved into something new. Like, so I'm really excited.
This all sounds very promising. And also, we are going to record one of your songs. Can you introduce it for us?
Yeah, the song is called My Room, and it's actually one of the oldest songs that's on the album. I guess it kind of definitely has a little bit of a Lana Del Rey inspiration. It's got like a slow chorus, which was one thing that was something we had never done before writing this song.
Your dreams